إن أيضاً وهذا التاجين كل شيء أنا إلهي نبريا إن إلهي نبصيو دكنا وحقائق طبعا إننا آمنوا.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's assembly time at Farah Omari School in Hargeysa. Head teacher Ahmed Abdurrahman is delivering his usual sermon to the students. Don't leave, stay here, he tells them. He is facing a real problem. In the last 5 years, almost 900 kids from this school alone have fled for Europe. It's places like this that are suffering the unseen damage of the migrant exodus from Africa. Hargeysa is losing a generation of young people on a perilous journey north, and it's having a devastating impact across the community.
إنما كلا أو تهريبي قارب على اللي وكوي دون تقول بنتي معناته دومي قرقمي استيد بقولها قفها ديارين تاسنو وارين فقرانا one national disaster.
Ahmed knows most of his students want to leave. Many of them, lured by promises on social media of a glorious life abroad, don't believe Hargeysa has a future to offer them.
إن dhaliinyarada Somalia tahriibka waxa ku sababo iska farabadan dad baahi ka carriya dad raba magaalo qurxoon iyo dad farabadan oo raba in ay nolosha yurub in si fiican ugu soo raaxaysan waxa weeyaan yuruba maskaxdooda wada jirta waa jismul xaadir qalbi qalb jismigoogu wuu nala jooga laakiin qalbigoogu ma joogo.
Halwa's children go to this school. She's at her wit's end because half of her household has already left.
dhibaad aad iyo aad u badan baa naga soo gaadhay aniga gurigeyga 3 caruur ah ka tagay inana yar rajaydo ana haysto ayaan ahaa oo odaga dhalay mid waxa ana dhalay curadkayga ahaa oo 16 jir buu ahaa inay yaro dimaashiga iyo reerkoodu reer miyi yahay oo iskuulka isna dhiganayo hayay inankayga uu ku dhintay.
Her son had got as far as Libya on his way to Europe. Then the smuggler contacted her demanding more money. Halwa remembers the terrible phone call telling her her son hadn't made it.
Aan la hadlay anigu subaxii saan ku war lacagtii biraan ku soo shubayay igu dhibinankayga deeto wuxuu waa jirin yahay war igu dhibaan kun maxaa lacagtayga ka doonaysaa hadalkiisii maqashay deeto markaan hadalkiisii maqlay ayaan hadalkiisii qiimeeyo hadalkiisii oo tagay oo ilmi jidin go'ay galabtiina ilaahay bay iskharo ila soo hadlo goor shantii galabnimo ila soo hadlo inaan kaaga imkay ka dhacno.
Halwa regularly meets up with other parents. They share their stories and lament what's fast becoming a lost generation. The old and the young rely on each other in turn. It's the bedrock of Somali society, and the disappearance of so much of its youth is becoming an unbearable burden on this tight-knit community.
runtii ilmihiisa qofna ma jecla inuu ka tahriibo ama uu dhibaato soo maro inuu wax barto dalkiisana uu aayo waalidkiisuna uu aayo ayaa de qofka loogu tabcay. waxa dhacday markaa in ubadkii magaaladii ay isku daydeen isku dayasho wax leedahay.
All over the school there are messages encouraging students to leave the country. For example, this message says our promise is to immigrate abroad. Indeed, many of the youths in Hargeysa have made their way to Italy in recent months. They are smuggled through Ethiopia, Sudan and Libya. The journey is harrowing. Once they arrive, their dreams of a beautiful city and a happier future are short-lived. Hamza, a former student at the Farah Omari School, has been in Milan for 4 weeks. He is sleeping rough and wishes he never came.
marka dhibtaas aad talawala waxay isku soo taarimin ana agteeda 3 qof oo dhimatay oo biyaha la cabid wax daraadeed uskaga daraadeed dad baa kaadida biyo daraadeed oo cabayay aniga taariikhda dhibtaan soo galan ka qoomaynaya wallahi xaafadana soo dhibay eelkaygaan soo dhibay anaga soo dhibay naftaydan halaag soo galiyay marka tahriibtu ma fiicna walaalaha xoos ku soo tahriibin min taaleeg wax faa'iido leedahay marka yurubtu ma jirto adoo Afrika lacagtaada yareed haysatid ama family-ga qaato adoo iska shaqaysta dhaanta.
Back in Hargeysa, teachers are trying to fight back to find a way to stop this mass exodus. They have been encouraging the kids to act out the dangers of human smuggling to discourage them from leaving. One boy pretends to be a smuggler, brandishing his Kalashnikov made of wood. The so-called smuggler pretends he's in Libya and speaks in made-up Arabic. The audience finds the whole thing quite funny, but the message is serious. But as long as the divide between Africa and Europe remains, this message will fall on deaf ears. European governments are facing huge challenges in dealing with migration, but the people of Hargeysa and other cities across Africa have their own crisis to overcome. For the first time in a generation, the economy in Hargeysa is on the up. There are jobs here for those who want them, but the false prospect of an easy life in Europe proves too much for many to resist. Society here is built on family and clan ties, but when its very building blocks are being lost to the promise of a better life across the ocean, the continued existence of that society must hang in the balance.